Hi there, Michelle here from Snazzy Scrappin', and today I'm going to show you our newest die set, and this is a take on the Infinity die set that I bought out last year. I've called this one the Never Ending Card Die Set, Create a Card Never Ending Card Die Set, so you don't get confused. Now the difference between these two die sets is, for a start, you only have one base die to cut, which makes it easy. You don't have to put any bases together. So there's one base die that cuts and folds for you. And then I've also included doubles. So there's two lots of this die for you to be able to cut your decoration piece out with. Two lots of this one and one of the sentiment one. So don't forget, you have to take those pieces out, just wiggle them. I've actually cut the decorations out. I took them out though, because if you cut them like that, if you leave them together and cut them like that, you'll get an indent there. So I've done them like that, and I'm just going to show you how it turns out. So I've made this one. So this is one for Mother's Day. So it's a little bit flimsy to start with because you've got those folds there and that, but once you do the folds, it's just like the other one. So it goes round, keeps on going, never ending. So I'm going to show you. You can either put it in an envelope, a 150mm envelope that it fits in, or you can send it on the second fold, and it fits in a smaller square envelope. So better for you people that like to only use one stamp. So we're going to start. So when you cut it out, I've just make sure you use 300 GSM cardstock for the base, because these folds, if they get a lot of work out, you don't want them coming apart. So I've already inked everything, so I wouldn't be here and you wouldn't have to listen to my voice all day. So I'm just going to ink those bits there. Oh, I could have done that one at the same time, couldn't I? And then that one, and then make sure you do it on the other side as well, because it'll be turning over both sides. So the start of this year, I'm focusing back on special folds for the first February, March, April, May, and then so I'm having a bit of a rest from the shaped cards. So they're already been done, and I've already done the March sample and it looks great. So it may not be for everyone, because I know with the Infinity set, a lot of people said that it was too much cutting out. Well, this has stopped that. Okay, so my tweezers. So what you need to do first is, this is the easy part, because all of these fit perfectly in there. So this is the decorating. So the front, just, and I'm just doing this by my eye, so if anything's crooked, I apologise. And I will tell you that I did plan it before, like I have already cut it out and planned it beforehand. And that's the hardest part with most of these cards, is choosing something that is going to suit. So I got these little Woodland Cuties and Secret Garden. This is P13 paper, and it's just beautiful. It's very good quality, similar quality to Minte, double-sided, so you get plenty in each one. And that's the Secret Garden one that I've already done the one in. And the great thing about the little 6x6s is all the paper coordinates, so then you can use it on the Creator card die sets and you can get quite a few cards out of them. And I thought this was really cute. I've got lots of little great nieces and nephews that would like this type of one, but you could have it as a baby card as well if you wanted to. Put that down on there. Now, don't forget that you could, if you want to, leave, like just put one with white if you want to, or I could leave that one blank there. But I am going to put, that's going to have my sentiment on it there. So then, and it's easy to work out how many pieces you'll need because you'll need 4 of these on the front and 4 on the back. Easy. So I think I was able to do it with my switch because I cut multiple at the time. I think I put it through it with 5 cuts, maybe 6. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll leave that one because I haven't got as much jack paper on it. Now this is aloe vera basil, and I have done up a bundle for a couple of different bundles for this release. This release is February 11th 2023, so if you're watching this video at a much later date, you'll still be able to buy the die set, but the paper will probably not be available. And I thought, how cute are those little balloons that they just coordinate like that. I mean, I know some people don't like double-sided paper because you wreck one side to use the other. But if you can get lots of cards out of one little pad and they're all coordinating and you don't have to think too much, that's the easy part of it. Now this is the tricky bit. So when I do it like this, so I'm going to put this all on and then I'll show you what I did to put the decorations on, how I folded it. So on the back I've gone with a plain, I didn't put pictures, I've put a plain bowl floral, because you've got to make sure that when you're doing your decorations that they're up the right way when you're folding. And I'll show you that with the first card that I did, because if I just flip it over like that, this is upside down. So then when you fold it, it actually comes that way up there. Okay, so I'm not going to put 2 words on this one. I'm going to use this a little fox on one. So it's not going to be a big drama on this one, but just be wary that when you're doing your own one, that to fold it through as you go and make sure you've got it up the right way, because you don't want to go to all the trouble. And I was thinking later about like these folds, like you'd have to fold it a lot for that to tear through, but if you wanted to, you could put some white washi tape over there. If you wanted to put white washi tape or something like that, you could do that to make it stronger. I think it's going to be okay. What have I done here? I've done 2 lots of, I've overlapped the jack paper. I loved this little pattern. It's like little berries. And in 2023, the Infinity card die set was the most popular die set out of everything that we released. So it seems fitting that I should do another take on it. And then all those people that said, oh, I'm not going to buy this one because it's too much to put together, well, they've got no excuses now. Okay, and then you've got your 4 little bits here. Okay, and then I've used this little wood grain one, which I thought was quite cute. You could have all different ones. You don't have to have the same. Like, I'm just a little bit OCD with that type of thing, that I like everything to coordinate. I'm promising you though that March release I have a mail card in it, so because I know how everyone loves mail cards, and it's hard to buy stuff with mail cards. So I'm going to feature Minte paper for March. Okay, so we've got our little woodland cuties there. Now, I'm in the bundle, you get the 2 paper pads and these little ephemera. I do have a different bundle that you get other little different ephemera, but these were so cute. They're like little tickets. And first of all, I'm going to put that with I'm going to stamp on this. So I'm using the mini sentiment stamp set, and I'm going to stamp with Versify Claire, and it's going to say Happy Cake Day. Oh, now where did I put? I haven't got my stamping foam. Let's hope. I'm just gonna. I don't know where I put my stamping foam, but anyway, if it doesn't work out, I'll do it later. That's all right. It's only for a sample. I'd usually have a piece of stamping foam underneath. So I'm going to put that on there. In the center. The one thing about these sets is you get lots of, if you've got a lot of the sets, you've got plenty of things to put sentiments on cards now. And then we're going to put this one in the middle. There we go. Now, I'm just going to go over like this. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put, I think I'll use these little ones. Yeah. So I'm going to use Have Fun and Celebrate. That's what I'm going to use. And I'll just quickly ink around the edges. Of those two. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on the back. You want something very secure because it might get a bit of work out and you don't want pieces coming off. So I'm using the Wonder tape. Okay, so we'll put now that's not going to sit down by itself, so I'm just looking, holding it down there and going to put the two where I'm going to put it. I'm a bit of a sucker for woodland creatures, I just love them. And then I'm going to put these on top. They're just the right size for the little one. Oh, just poke myself with the tweezers and they're very, very thin. So we're just going to slip that in there like that. And then I'm going to put this one on there. Okay, and then it goes over like that. And then I'm going to put our little fox down here and our party time up there. What do you reckon? I thought this was so cute when I saw it, and I thought, oh, I might get that, but it's hard to get them in large numbers, so I haven't got as many as what I've got for the March release, which is the Minte, so I might stick with Minte from now on for releases, because I know I can get their paper fairly easily. Oh, and I hope you have all had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Very quite quiet for me, but it's good to see your kids, isn't it? Okay. And don't forget, this weekend I'm also bringing out a chocolate holder for Easter and a couple of other little products. So okay, so party time, and the little fox goes down the bottom. So if you haven't already joined my VIP group, make sure you join, because I have a weekly competition to give away something every week, and I'll be giving away one of these sets this weekend, which is February 11th, 2023. So that's the last one, and then you're back to the start. So you've got your start, 2, 3, so same principle as the infinity card. Like I said, I could have called it Infinity Take 2, but then I think that would have been a bit confusing for people on the website. So I've called it the Never Ending Die Set, which just ended up on the floor. So it's an 11-piece die set, and you can have, this is going to be just as much fun as the other one, on about a quarter as much work. So hope you enjoyed that today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't, and our website is www.snazzyscrappin.com. Thank you. Bye.